Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Amelia Marquez. In tonight's news, Tennessee House of Representatives Speaker visited Tullahoma recently. The annual Tullahoma Old Town Christmas Stroll is scheduled for this Tuesday night. The Downtown Lions Club Civic Choir performance is coming up this Saturday, and we'll bring you some information about recalled toys. And we'll speak with the CEO of Shelbyville Bedford County Chamber of Commerce. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Statement Ave Ford is now offering friends and neighbor pricing until the end of the year. What does this mean for you? The absolute best pricing for everyone. We have a huge selection of new F-150s, Fusions, Explorers. At Statement Ave Ford, friends and neighbor pricing is yours. Get all rebates and incentives on top of your friends and neighbors discount. It's no negotiating and hassle-free at Statement Ave Ford in Lewisburg. Visit us online at statementaveford.com, and remember, if anyone can, Stan can.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Welcome back. An investigation by special agents with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation and the Shelbyville Police Department has resulted in 3 individuals being arrested on charges of especially aggravated burglary for their actions on the night a Bedford County woman was shot to death. At the request of 17th District Attorney General Rob Carter, TBI special agents working alongside detectives with the Shelbyville Police Department began investigating the September 14th homicide of 45-year-old Angela Kibble. The victim was found deceased in her residence at 800 Belmont Avenue in Shelbyville by a neighbor. During the course of the investigation, special agents developed information that Chase Groves, Raheem Maxwell, and a male juvenile had entered the victim's home and were present at the time of Kibble's death. On Tuesday, TBI special agents arrested and charged 24-year-old Groves, 19-year-old Maxwell, and the juvenile with especially aggravated burglary. The juvenile was taken to a juvenile detention facility in Bedford County. Gross and Maxwell were booked into the Bedford County Jail. The bond for each was set at $500,000.
Representative Beth Harwell, Speaker of the Tennessee House of Representatives, made a stop in Tullahoma last week to meet with Mayor Lane Curley. In a brief meeting, they discussed issues that are expected to come up in the next legislative session. Mayor Curley said he appreciated Speaker Beth Harwell stopping by his office and expressing an interest in the city of Tullahoma. Mayor Curley ran into Speaker Harwell at the Keep Tennessee Beautiful conference last month and invited her to visit Tullahoma. A couple of weeks later, a staff person from her office called and said she would like to stop by. Curley and Harwell served together in Tennessee General Assembly from 1988 to 1992.
The annual Old Town Christmas Stroll is coming up this Tuesday night from 5 to 8 p.m. in Tullahoma's Historic District. This year's concerts features the Tullahoma High School Band and singers, including the Aristocats Tullahoma City School Elementary Choir, Clean Hands Ministry, Girl Scouts caroling, and other music that will leave you in the spirit of the season. Mayor Lane Curley said, quote, "Tullahoma has great musical talent, and this is a fun way to sample some of the musical groups our town offers," end quote.
Other future music includes Peggy Burton and Ann Baldwin's Voice students, and the Southern Tennessee Recorder Society St. Barnabas Episcopal Church will host the center stage singers. The historic Dave Culbertson Funeral Home will have a community Tree of Memory service where guests can hang an ornament in memory of a loved one. They also will host Brother Pat Allison from the Church of Christ at Cedar Lane. Participants are also asked to bring a new unwrapped toy for the Toys for Tots program or a non-perishable food item. These gifts can be left at any location. Just label the package Toys for Tots and arrangements will be made to take them to the fire station.
As the Christmas shopping season shifts into high gear, the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission has issued a number of toy recalls. Let's take a look at some of the toys you might want to make sure are not on your shopping list.
When you hand your child a toy, you don't expect them to get sharp cuts or lacerations. That's why Family Dollar stores were prompted to recall these die-cast metal toy trucks. Posted on the Consumer Product Safety Commission's website a few days ago, the Tough Treads auto carrier has sharp edges that pose a dangerous laceration hazard for small children. China manufactured 250,000 of these toys, which come in assorted colours, and although there have been no reported injuries so far, anyone who bought one should take it back to any Family Dollar store for a full refund. It's their first steps, and toddlers love to push these toys around. But when your back's turned for just a moment, disaster can strike, especially if they have access to one of these. It's a Chinese-made airplane push toy. Its small wheels come off too easily and could find their way into children's mouths. And this, another push toy in the form of a butterfly. See the tip of its antenna? They can easily pull off. Both this and the wheels on the airplane toy pose a serious choking hazard to young children. If you have either of these toys, remove them from your child and contact LS Support Incorporated for a full refund. And disturbingly, at the time of making this video, we found them still for sale on the AliExpress.com website. Now, $250 is a lot to pay for a small child's single-speed bike, so you wouldn't expect any problems. But this Marin 2014 boys model MBX 50 bike and the girls version, which is a tiny trail, are both being recalled because of a dangerous handlebar system which can easily become loose and separate, causing the rider to crash. If you have one of these bikes, you can check the serial number underneath on the down tube as shown here. The boys' bicycles were sold in red and have this serial number. The girls' model is in purple with this serial number. If you have one, take it back or contact Marin for a replacement handlebar stem.
Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
The Kia Summers on Us sales event is going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. Let me tell you about this event. Purchase a new Kia Sedona, Kia Optima, Kia Forte and receive 0% financing up to 66 months and your first 3 payments for free. For a limited time only, no strings attached. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. The Kia Summers on Us sales event going on right now. Why buy anywhere else?
Just in time for Christmas, and for the first time in more than a decade, Taylor's Leatherware in Tullahoma, Tennessee is opening its doors to the public. From December 1st to the 19th, come and check out our inventory of men and women's leather jackets and genuine leather handbags from $35 to $200. Motorcycle jackets, police duty jackets, dress coats, and bomber jackets, hundreds of coats in all sizes. The sale begins Tuesday, December the 1st from 9 to 5, open every day except for Sunday until December the 19th. Find us at 1205 Five Points Roads, just around the corner from Motlow College.
Welcome back. The annual performance of the Tullahoma Downtown Lions Club Civic Choir is coming up this Saturday at Grace Baptist Church. Peggy Burton spoke with Club President Harry Britton about the event.
One of my favorite events every year is the Civic Choir Concert, and I'm so pleased to have Harry Britton on the set today, President of the Downtown Lions Club.
That's right.
And you guys have been doing this for 7 years.
8 years.
8 years. This is the 8th year. Well, tell me a little what you know about it. I know that it's Saturday night at 7 o'clock.
Saturday night, 7 o'clock at Grace Baptist Church. The doors will open around 6 o'clock for people to start
And
arriving.
people need to arrive early because it gets packed.
We've had a full house most every year. Ann Baldwin has been directing the choir each year, and she has a great group this year, over 80 singers.
Oh, really? That's wonderful.
And
does a phenomenal job.
She has several special songs that are going to be sung, and I consider a special guest. We're having Laura McCormick, who's a local girl.
That has gone off and made it big.
That's right. She's doing well, and I got to meet her the other night at the practice, and looking forward to hearing her perform this Saturday night.
That'll be wonderful.
We don't charge anything for admission to come out and hear the group. We'll take donations for our club, and we'll take canned goods that goes to the Grace Baptist Church Attic Outlet Mission.
Which is a wonderful thing to do, and I think people are very generous and will be glad to donate to these great
Just
causes.
bring your bag full of cans and drop them in the baskets. That'll be great. Grace Baptist Church has been gracious to allow us to have that at the church each year, and Pastor Tim McGehee and Pastor Mike Brown, who sings in the choir, they've been great to support our club and to support this event.
What has impressed me so much is not only Ann's phenomenal ability to collect wonderful musicians and singers and then bring the best in music, because she's a great director, but it impresses me so much is that the people that sing in it, they want to come back every year. They look forward to it. And I know that Ann's been planning all year for some of the music that she'll use.
She's ready whenever we get
to the
point that we're ready to say, go ahead.
And you know, it's amazing to me that they only practice one night a week, starting
for about 10 weeks.
For about 10 weeks, and of course you can't ever get everybody there every practice.
I see different faces each time I've been.
But you forge ahead, and then it comes together, and it's always beautiful.
That's right. It's a great event, and we're proud to be a part of it as our Lions Club. Our Lions Club, we just celebrated our 40th year here in town, and I'm going around. It's my second term of president this year. But we support local community projects. We donate money to our Middle Tennessee Lions Sight Service over in Murfreesboro that does cataract surgeries for those that can't buy.
And that's a wonderful thing to do.
So we try to keep the money local as much as we can, but we've had people that's had leader dogs around here, and we support the leader dog school up in Rochester, Michigan.
We're talking about like a service dog?
Service dogs,
service
yes.
dogs.
We support that, and we've had 3 service dogs here in Tullahoma over my term.
I know some people that have a service dog, and it's a phenomenal example of what an animal can do for a human being, and what a great project. You all do so much for
several
so
of our
many
club
people.
members are out this morning testing eyesight for children. We try to catch them in the early preschool.
Well, the concert itself being free to the public, I don't think that's why it's packed. I think it's packed because people love the concert.
They love to come out and hear.
You had mentioned that she not only has Laura McCormick coming, but she has some other lead singers coming in.
There's a group of tenors that's going to perform a song, and I think
I might know that group.
She has a couple of other people that I feel will perform solos and everything. They've done that each year.
Well, thank you for the service to this community.
Thank you, Peggy.
Harry, and thanks for coming today. And don't forget, I'll see you at Civic Choir Saturday night.
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
If you're in the market for a new vehicle, Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac is worth the short drive for savings that can't be beat. Take home this 2015 Chevy Equinox, 0 down, just $299 a month. Or how about this 2015 Chevy Silverado Double Cab, 0 down, just $369 a month. And as always, we will match or beat any dealer's price. So come check us out or visit us online at stanmcnabb.com. But please don't forget, when it comes to the best deals, if anyone can, Stan can.
Welcome back. Newsleader Marilyn Ewing spoke recently with the CEO, Shelbyville Bedford County Chamber of Commerce, about some exciting things going on with the Chamber.
It's always great to have a very strong Chamber of Commerce in any community. Shelbyville and Bedford County has just that. We are very privileged to have with us CEO of the Shelbyville Bedford County Chamber, Alan Pittner, joins us on the segment. Want to say hello to you, Alan.
Well, hello to you too.
Yes,
Marilyn.
It's always great to see you and such.
Thank you. Great to see you as well.
More than holiday mixers and Christmas parades, the Chamber is really, really vital in the community.
It is. We serve the community in a variety of ways. First and foremost, we serve our members.
Yes.
And our members are the businesses of Shelbyville primarily. We are an organization of businesses for businesses, a nonprofit organization, and you know, the things that we do, the main thing we try to do is improve the quality of life and the quality of living in Shelbyville and Bedford County.
Exactly. You're in touch with different entities. I mean, it's economic and development, it's tourism, it's all of these things that you actually have to kind of spin, catch, keep your hands on constantly.
Yeah, we are. You know, our chamber is. We have the chamber is the overriding organization. Within the chamber, we have the Division of Economic Development and Tourism. So we, you know, under the auspices of economic development, that includes business retention and expansion, industrial recruiting, workforce development, some retail development where there might be a gap in retail. There may be an opportunity to bring in some new retail, not to compete with our local folks as much, but something that's maybe missing in Shelbyville. And then of course the tourism part, which is a piece of economic development as well. We work with Bell Buckle War Trace, the celebration, to promote our community, to promote all of our tourism assets through a lot of ways. Through our website, we advertise in some of the larger publications across the country, and so to get information out about Shelbyville and Bedford County. So we have a lot on our plate.
Yes, you sure do. And I want to mention this. You mentioned Bell Buckle. We are so fortunate to just be next door to Bell Buckle because they have huge events, and that's going to trickle to Shelbyville and surrounding communities. So we're just very fortunate to have those guys.
Well, just for instance, a few weeks ago, back in October, Bell Buckle had their annual craft fair. They brought in over 100,000 people on Saturday, and about 20-something thousand on Sunday. It fills up all the hotels, not only in Shelbyville, but some of the surrounding communities. And I'd like to add, too, back in October, that the celebration hosted the Australian Shepherd Club of America Nationals, where they have all types of competitions with the dogs, herding and agility contests, and some other things that are really important to those folks in that industry, and they were there for 8 days and brought 2,000 people. They filled up every hotel room in Shelbyville, filled up a lot of hotel rooms here in Tullahoma, and a lot of them in Murfreesboro. Not only that, they had a lot of the RV spots full at the celebration ground. So brought in a lot of folks. They were very happy with Shelbyville. They liked the facility. They love the community. We have to kind of pat ourselves on the back as a community because they felt very welcome by the restaurants, the hotels, everybody. Everybody did a great job, and hopefully they'll be back in maybe 2 or 3 years.
Let's talk about the big industrial park. I know this is a Shelbyville city county thing. You certainly have your hands there. Where are we on that?
The city and county about 2 or 3 weeks ago finally closed on the property. So the city, Bedford County and Shelbyville are now proud owners of about 86.5 acres out on Frank Norton Road for industrial development. Our next steps are to put in some very preliminary infrastructure, maybe stub a road part of the way into the property, clear some of the property, maybe stub some of the infrastructure like sewer line, water line. Get it registered with the state as a select site. We're going through that process right now. We're in step 2 of the application process. We've had our site visit from the state's consultant. That went very well. So once we get that certification, kind of moves you to the head of the search engine a little bit. It lets companies know, it lets site selection consultants know that that site has been vetted very, very hard, been scrutinized. There's been a lot of due diligence done on the site. So basically, all they have to come in and do is start moving dirt and building their facility. So they don't have to do a lot of the engineering work, the environmental work. All that's been done.
It's done. CEO Shelbyville Bedford County Chamber of Commerce, Alan Pittner, has been our guest. We certainly appreciate Alan.
We'll be right back in a moment.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family caring for your family since 1932.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. John Gray has been on the prowl this week searching for those great shopping opportunities. Let's watch as John takes us on a quick tour of the flower shop.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Christmas time at the flower shop. And the front door is decorated, and I'm sure the inside's going to be beautiful. And as always, the flower shop is full of your wonderful Christmas decorations. The tree is dawned and ready. You can find all of these ornaments and things, beautiful pieces here in the flower shop. This is on Blackwell Street in Tullahoma. And it's always one of my favorite places to come because they have such talent in decorating and Santa Clauses and all kinds of wonderful pieces that you can buy for all your floral needs and also for all your gift needs. There's your poinsettias, beautiful mantelpieces, wreaths of all kinds here at the flower shop. And I always love the reindeer and the silver things that they have. Just lovely appointments for your home. And flowers and bows and ribbons and all kinds of door hangings and wall hangings. And of course you have the candles and all the different light shades and lamp shades and ribbons and elves. Look at these elves. I love elves. At the flower shop, they've got some of the cutest animals and different Christmas things here. And it's at the flower shop, and it's located on Blackwell Street in Tullahoma. Midtown Tullahoma is what I call it. And there's just room after room. Look at those gorgeous deer. Aren't those beautiful? And everything you need for Christmas, for your home, for gifts, or just to have for yourself. Look at that. Look at that beautiful snowman right there and all those snow people. It's the flower shop. There's only one like it, and it's right here in Tullahoma. And it says welcome right there. Peace and joy. And then for you small folks, there's a closet right here with some of the softest, puffiest, good feeling animals that you could ever imagine. There's Teddy Bear right there. There's the big old bear. Look at that big old bear sitting up there. Make a great Christmas gift for somebody. And of course this room has another beautifully decorated tree and all kinds of wonderful things. There's everything from reindeer to houses, churches, a sleigh. And look at this beautiful table here with the churches and the angels and all the things that make Christmas wonderful. And you can find them, every one of them, right here at the flower shop in Tullahoma on Blackwell Street. Look right in there. Isn't that beautiful? Come see them. Merry Christmas from the flower shop.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a Labrador Retriever mix named JoJo. He entered the shelter as a stray in December of 2013 and is approximately 3 years old. JoJo gets along well with other dogs and children. He is up to date on his vaccinations and will receive a free neuter provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. JoJo likes it at the animal shelter but would love a forever home. Be sure to check out the Tullahoma Shelter on Facebook for upcoming events and fundraisers. Remember, you can help support your local shelter by adopting, donating, or volunteering. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
The Coffee County Humane Society featured pets this week are Cassie and Sassy. They are two mixed breed sisters who are looking for good homes for the holidays. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. till 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made at the Coffee Humane Society at P.O. Box 252 in Manchester. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
Stay with us. Your weather forecast is coming up next.
The Kia Summers on Us sales event is going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. Let me tell you about this event. Purchase a new Kia Sedona, Kia Optima, Kia Forte and receive 0% financing up to 66 months and your first 3 payments for free. For a limited time only, no strings attached. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. The Kia Summers on Us sales event going on right now. Why buy anywhere else?
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
The Animal Shelter has served Tullahoma dogs for nearly 30 years. Now, you can help us build a bigger and better no-kill shelter. Your tax-deductible gift is matched dollar for dollar. So come on, bark it forward and donate now to have your tax-deductible gift matched. Make your check payable to the COT Shelter Building Fund and go to tullahomatn.gov to see all the unique gifts available for your generosity. For more details, you can call City Hall at 455-2648.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1982 at 74 degrees. The record low was in 1929 at 5 degrees. The average high on this day is 55 and the average low is 34. Tonight, look for clear and cold weather with a low of around 27. Sunny weather in your forecast for Friday with a high of 55 and a low of 28. And on Saturday, the sunny weather again in the forecast with a high expected of 57 and a low of 33. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
And from all of us on Newsleader 6 wishes you and your families a lovely weekend. Thank you.